Hi students, in this video we can discuss the assertion reason type questions from the chapter carbon and its compounds. Okay, so the first question here is carbon compounds are generally poor conductors of electricity. Assertion and reason is given carbon compounds form covalent bonds and they do not give rise to any ions in the solution. So that assertion is correct and the reason is also correct. So the correct answer is both A and R are true. Are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option D. If the options are given like this, you have to read it thoroughly, then only opt for the option. Okay. Okay, here option D is the answer. Then next question, a diamond and graphite are allotropes of carbon. That is correct. See, I'll tell you something. If you add a word because to the assertion, then read the reason, and if it is giving logic, then you can opt for the option A. That means A and R are true and R is the correct explanation, usually. Okay. So here, diamond and graphite are allotropes of carbon. That is true because allotropes have same physical properties. Wrong it is, isn't it? So A is correct and R is false, right? A is true and R is false. Option A is the answer here. Okay. Next question. Methane is a saturated hydrocarbon. It's correct answer. Correct assertion. In methane, all the four valencies of carbon are satisfied by single covalent bonds. That is also correct. So both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option A is the answer here. Okay. Then addition reaction is a characteristic property of unsaturated hydrocarbons. That is correct only. Then I can add because unsaturated hydrocarbons contain double or triple bonds which can open up to add other atoms. Correct. It is giving a meaning, and so both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. D. Option D is the answer here. Next it is ethanol is used as a fuel in some countries as an additive to petrol. We learned that is true. Then because ethanol is a clean fuel that gives only carbon dioxide and water on combustion, insufficient oxygen. So that is also correct. So both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option D again. Next, soap forms come when used with hard water. Correct. Because hard water contains calcium and magnesium salts which react with the soap to form insoluble precipitate. That is also correct. So both A and R are correct and R is here. See, the option is C. Okay, option C is the correct answer. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Next it is assertion. Successive members of a homologous series differ by a CH2 unit. Correct only. Isn't it? Because the molecular mass of two adjacent members in a homologous series differs by 14U. If you calculate the mass of CH2, it is 14U. So we can opt for both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option D. Next question is assertion. Pure ethanoic acid is often called the glacial acetic acid because pure ethanoic acid has a high melting point. That is wrong. So A is true, R is wrong. A is true, R is false. Option B. Pure ethanoic acid has low melting point, we know, isn't it? Next is assertion. Vegetable oils are considered healthier for cooking than animal fats. Correct only. Because vegetable oils generally contain long unsaturated carbon chains. That is also correct, isn't it? So they are unsaturated and they are supposed to be healthy. So both A and R are correct. True, but R is the correct explanation. And R is the correct explanation of A. Option A here. Next, carbon has the unique ability to form bonds with other atoms of carbon. Correct, we know. Because this property is called catenation and is due to that small size of carbon and the strength of the CC bond. correct only. So A and R are true, but R is the correct explanation of A. Option B is the answer here. Okay, now we'll check the otherwise and see there's some tips are here. I told you, you can add about the word because to the assertion, then read the reason, and if it makes logical sense, it is likely A. Okay, A in the sense it is A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation like that. Okay, if any of the statements are true, false, you can go for the other options like this. Then they are saying CBSE is often as topics, try to include topics from catenation, saponification, homologous series, etc. So you can focus on that definitions they are saying. Then we'll check other some other types of options are given in a typical way, and they are giving the assertion type. Okay, here the usual way. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct. A and R are true, but R is not. A is true, R is false. A is false, but R is true. Like that. Okay, now we'll read the questions. So carbon forms a large number of compounds because carbon shows property of catenation from covalent bonds. Correct only, isn't it? Answer A. Even though there are other reasons, but this is correct only, isn't it? Next one, ethanol reacts with sodium metal to form hydrogen gas. That's correct only. Then they are saying ethanol is acidic nature. That is wrong. So A is true, R is false. Option C. Next is soap solution can clean greasy clothes. Correct. Because soap molecules have a hydrophobic tail and a hydrophilic head. That is almost correct only. So it forms micelle. That some of the points are remaining even that it is correct only. So it's just answer A. Option A is the answer. Next, most carbon compounds are poor conductors of, that we already discussed. They are poor conductors of the carbon compounds generally covalent nature. So option A we already discussed. Then members of a homologous series have similar chemical properties. Correct only. They have the same functional group. And that is correct. Because they have same functional group. That is also correct. So option A. Next it is ethanoic acid turns blue litmus red because ethanoic acid produces H plus ions in aqueous solution. That is also correct. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Okay. Then unsaturated hydrocarbons undergo addition. That also we discussed, where they contain double or triple bonds between carbon atoms, so they can undergo addition reaction. That is correct. Option A. A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Next, detergents are more effective than soaps in hard water. True. Then, because detergent do not form insoluble salts with calcium and magnesium ions present in the hard water. Okay, that is also correct. So, option A. So, these are the assertion reason type questions. Okay, we will continue with the short answers in the next video. Thank you.